Hey, just popped on. I've got to go out shortly, but while I was having my breakfast this morning, Spirit's been quite actively talking to me, and I keep hearing the words this morning of the the two things I keep hearing this morning is change and patience, and so I thought I'll pop on and see what Spirit's got to tell you about those. So what I'm feeling is that Spirit really wants us to notice the changes around us that we're making, the changes around us that are happening, but be patient for the things to come. Because when there's change, the new thing doesn't always come in straight away. So I'm feeling that at the moment, things are just coming in steps. And people are connecting with the right people. People are connecting with the people that are able to help them. And being able to actually stand back and think, okay, so when this person is spending their time with me, being able to be actually grateful, being able to actually acknowledge what these people are sharing with you in whatever manner they're sharing it. And, I've had a really big week this week. I thought things were going to come to an end with something, and which is a well-deserved end for that, but it didn't quite work out in that manner. It worked out that I still need to do something else to be able to try and close this off. And so that was one day, and then the next day there was something else, and it's been like a really hectic week that's been really full on. And right at the end of the week, I got to spend some family time with some of my family that I talk to, but I don't see very often. And we did something that we hadn't done for a long, long time. We actually went out and we had a meal, and my sister-in-law and I went out and we had an amazing night together, just being able to share space. And that was like a great finish to such a busy, hectic type week. So I kind of felt a bit deflated when I thought this was all going to come to an end, this thing, and it didn't. But all I heard from Spirit is be patient. Things are coming. I've been working on stuff over the last year, trying to sort things out, things that really should have been sorted out a long time ago, but hadn't been continued or picked up, and that something that had been started many, many years ago. And I got to a certain point and I asked for help, and that help just wasn't there at that particular time. But somehow, after I've moved, it's all just coming into place, and it's all just started. And so it's been a year of doing things towards this. So I kind of sit there and I'm thinking, be patient, because for a while there I felt that this change was taking a long time, and I felt like I was drowning in it, and I felt that things were just coming hard and fast all around. And it wasn't just one thing, it was many things. And with these many things, it doesn't mean that I can't do my job or I can't connect with Spirit. So I step out and I take my time to connect with Spirit. Though when I've had some of these days, I was wondering, what's going to happen at the end of all this? Where's all this journey taking me? And Spirit just wouldn't give me an answer. And I kept asking. And all I kept feeling is just trust and be patient. So I trusted, and I was sometimes being patient. Sometimes I was like, oh man, this is taking so long. Can you just hurry up? And because it's not actually leaving me in a good situation at the moment. So I just kept moving forward, and at the moment I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, okay, I've still got work to do and still got stuff to do to put things together for that outcome, for where I'm heading, and I still got to find more information. for that outcome. But as long as I'm closing off or taking one step at a time to get to that outcome, I know it's there. I can see it. It's within reach now. And all we can do is make one change at a time. And for a change to be made does not mean that exactly at that moment something else is going to come into its place. It means that that change is started, it's done, it's processed. And then we can follow up with something else. But always remember, whenever you release anything, whenever you let something go, you always need to put love back in its place. Because when there's a hollow, other things can come in. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm not saying that to be, to make you feel on edge. But if we put love in its place and fill that space with love, that space is full. It's got something good. It's got something what we want in it. So I'm just looking at how long I've sat here and chatted to you for, and just looking at the time, and I really need to head off in a moment. But I'm going to leave you with that, because sometimes when we hear some words together, we think that they could be two separate things. Well, sometimes we know that they can be put together. But today's message is all about, when we're making change, be patient with ourselves. Be patient with the change. And do not expect something positive to be in the second that the other thing goes. Because it just takes a moment for things to change. And sometimes we just need to wait for the thing to come in that's coming in to take its place. Or the people. But every step you take is always a step closer to where you're going. That's me for now.